Hello and welcome to today's episode of BattleTech. Woohoo! I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Let's jump in and get started because we have kind of a chill episode. I think it will be a chill episode. Now the reason why I think that it might be a little chill is because if we recall, last time we left off with some easier missions in this system, and yeah, it's kind of interesting because it's for some different clients than we've been doing missions for. I feel like usually, we've been doing a lot of Federated Suns missions and obviously the priority missions as well, so it's been a while since we did any contract on behalf of any of these folks. And in fact, I don't know if we must have at some point, but I don't remember, or it's not been very frequent that we've done a mission for the Capellan Confederation, and that should be interesting. So a couple of these we can't do, or, well, we could, but I didn't want to do because they were anti-pirate, and I'm trying to repair my reputation with the pirates, which I think at this point I've soft-locked myself out of, but I remain hopeful that someday an opportunity might present itself. So just in case, I'm not going to do those, but I will do the others. So there's 3 here that we can do, and that is what we will do. And we're going to, hopefully, my goal is also to give some of our less experienced mech warriors a chance to shine, because we have some relative newbies. I think Ice Tray and Pathfinder are our newest recruits, and so they are not quite trained up to the level of everyone else. Plover is kind of working on getting herself up there, Blockade as well, and Sever is getting up there too. So I think they're doing okay, and we did get, did we not get the ship upgrade that, yeah, we got the fully kitted out training module. We have training module 3, so each mech warrior with less than 30,000 total experience will gain 50 experience points per day. So that's pretty good. So they will be earning passive XP in that fashion, but because things might be getting more intense and we might be getting injured a little bit more, I think it would be good to have more people waiting in the wings who are good at stuff. And so the other thing that I was interested in doing some of these easier missions for was to use some of the mechs that either are new or that I don't know that well, because we kind of use the same few every time, unless for whatever reason they're getting repaired or some such thing. And I don't mind that. I like knowing my team pretty well, but we also have, a couple interesting little guys who I don't get to use very much, and so I'm interested to get to know some mechs a little bit more. Although I feel like, I don't know, I think we have quite a nice selection here. But, so let's get into it. With the first contract, we'll go easiest to potentially hardest. I think Black Site was against the pirates, so the next up would be, yes, Intelligence Agent. And this is going to be a recovery mission, which I don't actually remember what that entails, but the mission briefing reads: one of our covert operatives was captured by a local government patrol during a routine data drop and is being held at a secure facility on Heretitus. We need a rapid response team to raid the facility and get our operative out safely. We will pay a bonus if you're able to secure the data she was trying to deliver as well. It's being held at a separate facility. So that should be interesting. I think here I'm gonna probably go for not quite middle of the road pay and salvage. I'm gonna go for, what would this be, like level 3 or level 4 money. I'm gonna be taking just below the highest step of pay and just above the lowest step of salvage. I would like to be able to choose like 1 salvage, just in case there's something super awesome. Again, these are not the hardest missions. I don't think there's gonna be anything super new or spectacular here, but I like to have it just in case something should show up. We will be able to choose it if we wish. Now, I'm just ridding all of us of, I'm just clearing the board here. We're just clearing the lance. So this is the easiest one, so we should bring just whoever has least experience. So that's Ice Train Pathfinder, and then I guess Plover and actually Blockade and Sever are fairly similar in terms of skills. And by skills, I mean in terms of like level of their skills. So it's hard to say which one of them I should bring. So Plover is kind of the next person if we go up from skill levels. We've got our two new lads, we've got Plover, and then either Sever or Blockade. But I think because I'm choosing between the two of them, Ice Stray and Plover both have sensor locks, so I'm going to choose someone who doesn't necessarily, someone who has something different. I'm going to choose Blockade here, and that hopefully will work out okay. The only reason I might want to bring a Sever instead, maybe not the only reason, but his abilities are pretty good. Multi-targeting and breaching shot is pretty awesome, as we saw in the last battle from the previous episode. But I think I'm gonna go Blockade because I want to get a better feel for him. I don't feel like I know his abilities that well. Like Sure Footing, it's kind of passive and I don't really think about it that often. I wonder if I should, but I just don't usually think about it. I think I would like to bring my special dragon. I don't know why, I just feel like it would be cool to bring it. And in fact, I wonder if the dragon would work well with Ace Pilot. I don't know, it might not, but oh no, you know what I think? I'm gonna give it to Plover because if she's not, because this dragon is very melee based. If you remember, we made it a punchy, flamey dragon. So it's very close range. So if she's not in close enough range to do anything, or if she needs to cool off and for whatever reason punching is not available, she can sensor lock and do something useful, even if she's kind of far away. So I think that's going to be the thing for her. But yeah, I wanted to try this dragon out again. I've only tried it once, and I think I liked it, but I just want to see it again. I think I'm also going to bring the catapult because I don't really remember it too well and like how it plays. I'm gonna give it to, I think, Ice Tray. I'm gonna bring, who else don't I really use? You know what, I should bring the Marauder because I don't think I've tried it yet. And I'm sure you're all yelling at me to do so. And oh, and I want to try out the new Black Knight that we just got. So the only thing, do I want the Marauder? Do I want Blockade to have the Marauder or the Black Knight? Let's see. And for this, I'm thinking about Ace Pilot and also multi-targeting. The Marauder potentially could use multi-targeting because it has both long range and standard range. And the Black Knight, if I recall, I made it mostly long range. So yeah, I think that's gonna work okay. And then what is this? This is Bulwark. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to remain back and in cover. And this is lowland, so hopefully there will be the cover of trees and such. So it's a little messy. It's a little flying by the seat of our pants, but I ain't scared. All right, so I definitely think we're gonna want to go after the extra data. It's optional, but I would like to get paid a little extra. And I mean, we're bringing what, 4 heavy mechs to? Is the Marauder an assault mech? I don't remember. We're bringing a lot of firepower to this not so difficult, allegedly, mission. We're coming up on the target facility, Commander. There it is. Move up, secure the location, and pick up the agent. Get her to the evac zone and get the hell out of there. Good luck, Commander. Olivera out. And then the data is in this secondary facility. That's not actually that far away, so I think we can do it. The only thing it might The only thing that might be tough about it is our movement speed if we need to book it to an evac zone or something, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Heading out.
Because I think we'll be able to probably blast ourselves out of whatever situation we find ourselves in.
Time to earn our money.
Yeah, I mean, the first mech we see is a 20-ton mech. Probably a Locust would be my first guess, so I think we're just gonna be just fine. To be fair, I think the only medium mech left in my mech bays is the Wolverine. Now that I stuck the UACs from the Hunchback onto that Jaeger mech, I think that the only medium mech I have left is the Wolverine, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think that's maybe the best thing, actually, but on the other hand, I love to bring a lot of firepower. It makes me feel safe. Makes me feel safe, if nothing else. Alright, so we are gonna have to come around the mountain to see this guy. Actually, you know, I wonder if... Well, I don't know if there are any enemies who get to go, but what if we reserved and just saw if there was anything else? Yeah, there is. Someone's coming from over here. Okay, this one is 75 tons, so that's nothing to sneeze at. So that at least makes me feel a little better, like maybe, you know, we actually do, you know, maybe it was good that we brought everything that we have, but, so, Plover, I think let's have you go first, and you can get pretty close up to this little guy. So, I think that's probably wise, and the 75-ton might not be able to see us because we're kind of hiding behind this rock. There is another guy over here who's 50 tons, so we have a sight on 3 mechs currently. This poor Locust, I am going to shoot him. He is very, very small. You ever forget how small a Locust really is? 'Cause I do. And let's see. Who wants to go up next? Who's in front? Because I want you to get out of the way. Pathfinder, let's have you come forward. And unfortunately, I can't stay in cover and also be able to see this Locust, but I also am so big compared to him, so I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be just fine.
Roger.
Alright, Locust is already looking to be in pretty poor shape. He's got some arms and torsos blasted off. The Marauder can't see anything from its current position, so I'm going to have Blockade sprint. He can't be useful with sensor locks, so I am just going to have him sprint, I guess, over to here. So coming around the hill to hopefully get some better mobility on his next turn. And I might do the same also with the catapult with ice tray inside of it. So let's come around here. We are inspired. Okay, we have another mech coming. What is this one? I think it said it was 20-something tons, but I maybe misread that. It's 25, yeah. Okay, I can deal with that. They're all faster than me. Well, I guess the 75-ton is not faster than me, so he didn't get to go quite yet. The Enforcer seemingly just went into cover and got evasion, and that's the only thing he really did, which is fine with me for now. Alright, so it's time to punch this Locust. And I think I'm not going to do anything elaborate here. I think I'm just gonna do the attack with some flamers. And that's all that needed to be said about that. That is all that needed to be said.
One less target.
Ooh, that was a good shot from whoever that is. I want to know what that 75-ton mech is. I should probably go look. Let's see. Maybe Ice Tray, maybe the catapult would like to take a look. What is it? Oh, it's just a Black Knight, but it has PPCs instead. No, that's me. That's my whatever I have. Yeah, it's the same Black Knight that we faced before. It just happened to get a really good shot on, it seemed. Okay, well, yeah, I will... What is this? A commando? Okay, that's fine. So we have a pretty good shot on this Black Knight, so I'm gonna go after him. And I think that is just fairly self-explanatory.
Whatever you say, boss.
2 PPCs and 2... What is it? 2 lasers?
On that one.
For you. And let's see. Blockade in the Marauder is, I think... I think that this Black Knight might be the one to take out first, because the rest of them, they can shoot at me if they want to, but ultimately they're not going to do a whole lot, but the Black Knight is going to cause us some pain if we allow him to keep living. The only thing perhaps I could do is is there anything useful I can do with multi-targeting here? I don't necessarily think so, except actually I thought of something that it could be useful for, which is namely just like putting one gun on this commando, like literally just a medium laser, to get rid of some of his evasion even if I miss.
Firing.
I'll take it. It just makes him easier for someone else to hit.
Yeah.
And that someone else might be Pathfinder. Luckily, I don't think too many... I don't think... Let's see. So, you have lasers. You have an AC-10. That might cause me some grief. So, I'll be dealing with you next. I was gonna say, I just hope that we don't get stray shots on us, because that would probably be pretty painful considering that we are all in a big group. If there were a fireball in this game, as I've said so many times before, if fireball existed here, we would be in deep trouble. But as of now, we don't have to worry about anything quite like that. Just stray shots, I think, which we've just seen.
Damage minimal.
Somebody has LRMs, which is interesting. Who is that, I wonder? Someone coming from over to the... Would that be the eastern side of the map? From where we are. That was a pretty good shot with the AC.
Armor breach.
Congratulations,
Internal
Mr.
damage.
Enforcer. Alright, Clover, I'm gonna have you, in your close range capacities, I'm gonna have you go after that Enforcer, in fact. And I'm going to have you, I think, just, yeah, face forward towards everybody. And, oh, he's also in flamer distance, so yeah, hell yeah, let's just do a full barrage on this Enforcer. Just, giving you all the love here.
My armor's getting ripped off.
Who is that, in the Marauder? Oh, that's Blockade, yeah, I forgot he sounded like that. Okay, what do we have with him? We have PPCs and large lasers, so you actually don't have to be that close to the Black Knight in order to do stuff to him, but I'm gonna actually have him, I'm gonna wait to do, he has Ace Pilot, I literally am always forgetting. So maybe, oh, I could really probably take whichever torso I want off of him. So let's see. Let's look at which one looks the most tasty. Really, they both do. What is this large laser that has been seemingly crit? I don't know, but I think I would like to take the arm with the PPC. So if I could get his right torso, I would take it. I want to turn some stuff off, though. You know what? It's not going to be worth it, probably. Is there any way that I could do a melee attack? No, because I'm in a heavy mech. So there's not a whole lot I can do here that's good. But I guess I am going to have to turn some stuff off. So I guess I'll just turn the lasers off. Although, what does the special parts of the large laser do? It increases my accuracy and something else that I'm not sure what it is, but I'll just do the PPCs at this guy and then ace pilot myself away. So, yeah, I guess I'll just get, what will I do? What will I do? Okay, I literally am pressing the wrong buttons. I guess I would like to be in melee with him? No, I don't think I would, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay.
Good to go.
Pathfinder. In the Black Knight, Black Knight on Black Knight action, let's keep you a little bit back, just a little bit, and have you... Yeah, this seems like it might be worth using that precision strike. I'm overheating again, but I am gonna try to take... Oh, you know what I could do? I could try to take your leg off, and then you would fall down, possibly. I don't know if this will work. Probably won't, but I'm just gonna try it anyway. Well, I got your torso, and your other torso, and your arm, and your other arm, so I didn't destroy his leg, but I destroyed pretty much everything else, and he's knocked down. Maybe I did get his leg. It's hard to say, or maybe he was just so unstable that he fell down. But either way, he is vulnerable to my attack. So I will take it. And yeah, we haven't really moved toward the target at all, but that's fine. So we're a bit hot. The thing is, I think that these pilots are running a little bit hotter than others that I usually use because some of the... When you upgrade your guts, you get... Sorry, I was just thinking of berserk jokes I could make. When you upgrade your guts, you get, like, better heat management, I think. And so... Oops, my timer's going off. Oh, God. I did do that thing that my timer was telling me to do.
Losing lots of armor.
Alright. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, boy.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
But anyway, I think that's possibly why I'm getting a little hotter than I otherwise feel like I do, even in the same or similar mechs, because my pilots aren't quite as good at managing heat as
Awaiting orders.
the usuals. So this enforcer, I think he requires some hurt. And you know what? I could punch, but I think I have the heat to simply attack him with my guns and my flamers and just do it that way. And then punch him next turn once I'm already hot. So I think this is all a lovely little rear attack. So no cover for you. I'll take that. Yeah, that was a nice blast.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Okay. Well, who have we got next? So we've got the commando and the enforcer, and then whoever over here is using LRMs, which isn't awesome. Don't love that they're doing that. But yeah, I guess let's do this. That might not actually be what I want to do here. I'm pretty hot, so maybe we should just melee gang up on this poor enforcer. think that might be the thing,
Location
because,
confirmed.
yeah, the catapult is getting a bit warm,
Leading to it.
and
Orders.
the Black Knight is getting a bit warm, so maybe we just all gang up on him like school bullies. This feels like is what's happening here. Oh yeah, I finally got to use my small laser that I didn't know if I'd ever be able to use. Oh, and that means that the Marauder is gonna get a called shot because this enforcer is knocked down. So yeah, do I want to turn my back on whoever is shooting the LRMs? Not really. But I guess no, I won't. I'll be good. I'll be good. I am hot though, but the thing is that I can't really do anything to cool off because I'm certainly not in range of anyone. The only thing I could do to really manage my heat is to just brace. So I guess what I'll do is I'll move here, and if I can't even use the PPCs without overheating, I'll just brace. Okay, no, I can in fact do this. Can I journalize it? No, absolutely not. Okay, so yeah, it is just gonna be your torso, because yeah, you're just lying there on the ground. That's pretty grim. Ooh, that was a spicy shot, I feel.
Weapon system down.
Which weapon system of yours is down? I wonder. Oh, there's two with LRMs, perhaps?
Reporting. Internal damage.
Tell me, tell me. So there's unknown mech number 1 and maybe another unknown mech, but again, it is unknown. Yeah, let's do a melee attack on this commando just because the Marauder is pretty hot. It's not really what the Marauder does, but you know, just to stop ourselves from sizzling in our little shell here, I'll do that. And then, yeah, we have another unknown mech, so there's 2 of them left.
Standing by.
Or more, maybe more than 2, we don't know, but there's at least 2 of them left. We should probably start moving forward. So I'm gonna come pretty much right up to this guy and just angle myself this way. And he's on the ground, so I should get a called shot here. I'll turn my medium laser back on now that I've cooled off a little bit. And I think the thing to do is try to explode his ammo. That sounds like a plan to me. I didn't quite manage it, but that's okay. That's fine, I guess. Move a little bit forward with the catapult, which is also a little cooler. And turn on the medium laser. Still knocked down, so no need to precision strike this. I can simply just do it. Alright, he's a splody.
That's a kill.
Yeah, he's a splody. And Plover, let's just have you sprint, because we gotta get, like, to the objectives or something. So I'm gonna have her go all the way over here, stay in cover, and hopefully stay away from whoever is shooting the LRMs, because, yeah, she's got her structure exposed. That's probably not the best thing. Now, why are you going over there? There's 3, at least. So 50 tons. This one is 60, and this one, I don't know. Alright, well, this is very interesting. But I think let's, yeah, maybe let's try to get closer to the objectives. I can be vigilant, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna turn vigilance on, and then I'm gonna send the catapult sort of sprinting out here. Not quite there, because then he can just see me out in the open.
Roger. Full speed.
But yeah, let's just sprint out there. And then Oh, Plover gets to go again. Okay, well, in that case, let's sprint. There's a marsh, which we could use for stability. But yeah, let's skirt around, and let's recover the data in the secondary facility, I think. So everyone else is quite slow, so they're gonna have to they're just gonna have to make it when they can. But I have enough resolve for everyone to be vigilant this round, and then sprint, so I think that's what I'll do. And blockade, I guess you could do an ace pilot maneuver, except you can't see anyone, so you can't. So instead, why don't you just sprint, and do I have enough resolve to be vigilant again? Yeah, I do. So, alright, you come out in the open too, just for a turn while we all sort of make it over this ridge. Oh my god, there's a fourth one. This mission is not as easy as they made it sound. Albeit, I'm not playing perhaps exactly optimally because I didn't really expect that I would need to, but,
Orders.
I also brought hot mechs. My eternal issue. Okay, well, alrighty. So, what do I want to do here? No cover, really, for any of us, but you know what? I mean, this is a locust. I don't know what these are. It's possible... The Black Knight has hardly taken any damage, so I think it's okay to spend a turn out in the open. Perhaps either... If it's over here, it actually... Let's see, the Locust has... Hang on, I should be smart about this. We can sensor lock that Locust. As long as I stay within range of it. And the reason why I'm thinking about doing that is because that will get rid of some of its evasion. So keep moving that way, but sensor lock this guy to get rid of the evasion. Or lower it. Anyway. Trebuchet. Alright, that's interesting. And blockade. Anyone that you can see from here. You can see that trebuchet. So, and you're all cooled off. So possibly I should do something like this. Is this a useful part to get rid of? Oh, it is, because it has ammo in it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this off, but I will try. You're in cover, you have bulwark and stuff, so I don't really think I'm gonna do very much, but... alright, and then ace pilot yourself away. Away, away, away. Hard as you can, but still not exposing your back too much. And then this Locust, I had designs on with the Black Knight, so here goes nothing. I don't really think this is gonna do much, but yeah, we missed with everything. Literally everything. Well, okay. That's cool too. I love that for him. His continued existence is inspiring. Alright, Plover. I think Plover's best move might be, honestly, to just keep progressing toward the objective while everyone else shoots. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Or she could be sensor locking, which is something that I said that she could be doing. No, I'm gonna have her progress toward the objective, because if everyone else doesn't have to go over to this tile, that's gonna be easier, because we're in heavy mechs, man. We're slow. It's gonna go really, really slowly if we all do that.
Crap. That shot went internal.
Blockade. What part is that? Okay, it's your right torso that's not looking so well. Alright, interesting. Well, so Plover gets to go again, I guess. So, sure, I will sprint over to the data center. And, yeah, I'll just get over here.
Wilco.
Now, I don't know if we all have to get to the secondary facility in order to secure it, or maybe it happens at the end of the round, but for now, let's just concentrate on taking out some of these other guys. So, the Marauder, its torso is not looking well. That's its right torso, so we probably should, as we did last time, we should probably turn
On my way.
so that the left side is the one that's facing you, and give you an attack. No, I don't want to protect my digital files. Thank you so much. Let's turn both of the medium lasers off, because they're not going to do much anyway. And I guess the large laser as well, although it feels bad to only be firing 2 guns, but I guess let's just try it anyway. It's a locust, so I did get
Did some heavy
its torso and arm. But yeah. Hey, you missed with your PPC. Very nice. I'm so glad to hear it.
damage. What do you need?
What do you need? Alright, let's, with the Black Knight, well, we can keep our distance, because, you know, we don't really need to get in close. I think we should just keep focusing on this Locust. I mean, the Locust is not the biggest threat, but we gotta finish what we started, you know, so. I don't even know that I need to do a precision shot here. I think it might just
Affirmative.
happen for us. Yeah. Just like that. Alright, that Locust is a goner.
Salvage that.
Okay, and Ice Tray in the catapult. I mean, really, any one of these individuals is a target now, but I guess I should be coming over the ridge, so whoever this 60-ton mech is will be my target. The catapult is actually looking pretty well. It hasn't taken, the catapult hasn't taken any damage. Oh, we have our rifleman. Interesting. Okay. Well, alrighty. So you're looking good and fresh, just like me. So I'm just gonna get things going here with a couple of PPCs for you.
The secondary asset is in hand and ready for retrieval.
Very nice. So Plover's got the data asset, and now all we have to do is head over to the pickup site and get our actual client who we're supposed to be picking up.
Standing by.
Alright. Marauder. Let's see. Not looking so good with the heat, I think. So what we should probably do is simply trebuchet, javelin, and a rifleman. Ugh, javelin, gross. I'm gonna sprint, and I'm gonna sprint over here, behind the catapult.
On the move.
I think sprinting might generate heat, but I'm not firing any weapons, so I'm also losing heat. I think it's fine. Okay, the catapult is getting hit, but that's fine, because it's looking the best out of us, I think.
Receiving you.
The Black Knight will... So the trebuchet has already been hit. The rifleman and the javelin are looking quite well, but the trebuchet's structure is exposed, so I think I should probably target him. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to target him with because of my heat, but we'll see. I can do the full arrangement, it seems. And if I wanted to, I could even try to precision it and go for that ammo. Which would mean he would lose his ability to do a bunch of stuff. So might as well try. Oh, I think we did it. I think that was the right one.
Critical hit.
literally the right one, and figuratively as well the right one. Alright, so yeah, we will have to, if we want to come out to shoot this rifleman with Plover, we can, but we will perhaps want to... her flamer is gone, and her medium laser sucks. She lost an arm, it seems. She's also almost missing a leg, so she's not doing very well. So what I am wondering, I guess, is perhaps I might want to keep her out of sight and just use her for the purposes of evasion. For sensor locking, for getting rid of evasion. I think that's what I might do. Really on any of them, it would be helpful. But who am I more likely to be targeting? I mean, probably trying to take out the trebuchet, but then... yeah, I guess I'll do it on the trebuchet. He only has 1 evasion, but I am gonna try to be taking him out with Ice Tray before the next... before the round is up, so I think that's just what I'm gonna... so I can give Ice Tray the best chances that I can.
I get you. On the move.
And he... all of his weapons are gone, so actually I don't really know that I need to be doing this, but I think it will just be nice to have him out of the way. So let's...
Giving him everything I've got.
yeah, give him everything you got. Didn't end up being that much.
Let's do this.
That's okay. Oh yeah, we might want to focus on someone else, possibly. We could focus on this javelin. Plover could stay where she is and sensor lock this javelin. Would probably be helpful, I assume. The trebuchet now, apparently can only do melee, so I'm not really scared of him very much anymore.
Ready for orders.
With the Marauder, yeah, I want to keep facing you with my left side. And I can turn some guns on probably this round. So maybe we should
Copy that.
do this for the javelin. Let's turn these back on. And you're not injured anyway, are you? No. So I think it's just, let's fire a full round of energy weapons at this javelin.
Targeting for an outlet strike.
And see what happens. The structure is exposed. His last evasion is gone. Excuse me? Rifleman is hella rude.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. The Black Knight can't see anyone else, literally, so... it's time for... it's trebuchet time, I guess. Might as well. And, oh, his torso's exposed. So I might use this chance for a precision strike. Actually, if I just turned off 1 large laser, I could keep the medium laser on. Because all I need is to take his squishy middle away. Couldn't quite do it that time, but, you know. And in the catapult, let's see. I don't think I'm going to bother with the trebuchet right now with you. I think probably it is javelin time. Unless, the only thing is, I might want to move closer. Because next turn, then, I possibly could do a melee attack. Not that that's necessarily the best thing to do. But... I'm getting a little bit steamy, so let's see. The javelin, I think, just to keep working on you. And you have got... where are your LRMs? Not in this arm, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunately in the torso that is not the wounded torso, which I think is pretty... silly, but
Roger that.
I'll start working on the other torso, I guess. Someone is doing big yard work outside my window. I apologize. Okay, we can hit the catapult. That's fine for now. He's doing alright. Plover could potentially stick her head out, but I'm a little nervous to do that. I think I'm probably best served keeping her as a sensor locking machine for now. Which is... I think I'll keep going for the javelin with that. Bro. Y'all hear that? That's so loud. Okay, well... They stopped. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that never happened. And hope that they don't have more, like, weed whacking or something to do. Anyway, let's continue.
Waiting for orders.
Oh gosh, it's so fun to live in a space, in a place. You know what I mean? Alright, we're hot, so we're not going to be able to do anything super meaningful here, which is unfortunate. So, I'm kind of feeling like we might want to simply... I know this is a weird position to run to, but I think this is what I want to do.
Copy that.
Okay, trebuchet... Nope, I thought he was gonna punch me, but he's not.
Standing by.
The catapult is super hot, so I'm thinking... Well, I'm not worried about the trebuchet, really, because he only can do melee, but I think what I want to do is try to still go after this javelin, just on the off chance I can take his weapons away. And also he's in cover, and... yeah, I just wanna... Okay. Alright, so I think that was not the torso and arm that I wanted to get rid of, but hell, I'll take it. And I did manage to get his leg as well, so... he is knocked down. Which is gonna make him... Well, it would make him a juicy target for the Black Knight if the Black Knight wasn't running super hot. And I didn't have to basically just come in and not do anything.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's interesting because seeing the difference between heat management on pilots that, like, have heat management versus, like, newbie pilots who don't really have any, it makes such a massive difference. It's really interesting.
Armor smelting off.
Like, I think if anyone except for Behemoth was piloting that Thunderbolt from last session, it would not have gone maybe as smoothly as it did. But it's just, yeah, I think it's just interesting and, like, good to know. Okay, this little trebuchet, he's a little spice ball. The javelin did stand up, which is unfortunate. Plover, let's see. Could get rid of the evasion on that javelin. I think that might be the thing. She could also come, like, around here and maybe try to give a little hurt to that trebuchet, I guess? I don't know, maybe I'll... Let's see, catapults, let's have you turn around these. And I think... I'm wondering if it might not be worth it to just do a melee attack because this javelin is in cover. It seems kind of silly to do that, but it might just be the thing. I don't know. Unless we miss. I did get rid of his evasion, though. Oh, fine. Rifleman is gonna do something. He's just being guarded and entrenched.
Reporting.
That's all he's doing. Fine, I guess. Clover actually could target this dragon. Or not the... She's the dragon. She could actually target the javelin, which might be interesting. I think it might be worth it. I might be able to take his LRMs off of him, at least. Yes, I did. And I incapacitated the pilot, apparently. So, hey, I took one off the board. Look at that.
Receiving you.
Okay, so is it worth trying to fend off this trebuchet, or should I start working on the rifleman? I think I should start working on the rifleman, but what I'm actually going to do is the exact opposite of that. And I'm going to try to take out this trebuchet, and I'm going to... Oh my god. I can't believe that they're doing it again.
Confirmed.
This is what I wish that I could do. To whoever is using the power tools outside. Okay, so it's Black Knight time. Black Knight versus Rifleman time. Let's do it. Let's turn this large laser back on now that we've cooled down a bit, and just send you a volley, eh?
Copy that.
He's guarded and entrenched and all the things, so it's not gonna be great, but we're just gonna have to do what we can do. Alright. Marauder is looking a bit rough.
This is trouble. Receiving you.
Okay, so Ice Tray, you are pretty cool, so let's come around. Can we get a rear attack on this rifleman by any chance? We can! I can do a very strange point-blank PPC on this guy. Feels like not really the thing to do. But a rear attack does ignore cover. He's not the one in cover, I am. How significantly better are the chances of PPC is hitting? Is much more likely to hit if I don't do that. But I will come around this way, just so that he's not in, like, the tiny range where it's a disadvantage. But I'll edge over this way. And, I've kind of stripped off a few little places, but I'm just gonna do a plain attack this time. Save the resolve for something else. Oh my gosh, I got his leg. He's knocked down. That's exciting. Okay. So he's knocked down, the pilot is injured, that's great. And yes, he gets to go after all of us. That's awesome, because I can totally noodle him up while he's knocked down, and that is great. So I will do that.
Good to go.
Noodling him up is, by the way, an official term. Yeah, he's got some ACs, so that's not great. If I was able to take off this torso, he wouldn't have one of those ACs. And I exploded some ammo, which is good. Another ammo explosion, oh my god. Okay, we're not in combat anymore. I don't know if more mechs will show up once we need to get to the evac zone, but let's just start heading towards the pickup. We might have killed everyone already. I'm not sure if more people will appear. Sometimes the, like, lance that chases you out only shows up once you've gotten
Roger that.
to the target zone. I feel like it's like that in some of the, like, envoy missions and whatnot. They, like, come in at the last second, so it might be that the agent is on her way out. Hold position until she's safely aboard, and then get out of there. Okay, so let's come over here.
Heading out.
And yeah, we'll just,
Let's move.
keep spreading.
Asset, Commander.
Okay, nice. That was it. Well, that was a little harder than expected. Our Marauder and Dragon got a little bit beat up by that, but I would say overall, it was okay. We also got a little bit jangled around by heat, but... Alright, what do we have in terms for salvage? So we can pick one thing. I could build a rifleman, which I haven't been able to build yet. Oh, there's also a nice laser. But no, I think I should build something I haven't built yet, and I don't think I have a rifleman, so I think it might be interesting. We also got a Black Knight part, which is nice. And... oh, we did get that large laser. Wow, RNGesus was pleased. Apparently.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
The RFL-3N Rifleman is as well known for its terrible armor as for its ability to hammer opponents from long range. It has only average speed and poor heat-sinking ability, but if you can put it in the right position, it can rain death on anything it surveys. Well, I don't mind that. Yeah, we gotta we gotta do some repairs. That was kind of rough. And I think I probably didn't use the Marauder to its full potential. In fact, I'm sure that I didn't. But what can you do? Repair all. We just need to replace a heatsink. That's not so bad at all. So I certainly have a heatsink that I guess I'll put in the... why wouldn't I just put them in the torso, honestly? And in fact, a question, why wouldn't I put... no, the Lance Command mod apparently has to be in that part. Okay, so that's fine. Anything else I could possibly add here? I could put some injury resist. Like, I'm scared of putting things in the head because I feel like as soon as I do, I'm gonna have to extract someone. But, oh, these leg mods don't weigh anything. Leg mods don't weigh anything? Looks at the Highlander. The arm mods do weigh. So the arm mods weigh 1 ton each. So I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's it for the Marauder. The only thing I can think is if I magically have... I already have an upgraded large laser. But if I had any good PPCs, I could put them in here. I don't know that I'll use the medium laser on this one yet. I'm not, I haven't bonded with that mech enough to give it a good laser. As for this dragon, so let's repair all. That arm got totally busted up, so we are gonna need a new flamer, which I have. Medium laser, which I have. Beep, 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 beep. And an arm mod, which actually, I'm not sure what this one did. Plus 20 melee stability damage. I actually have a better one of the same kind, so sure. But apparently this one didn't weigh anything, but this one is so awesome that it does weigh something. Oh, that's interesting and disturbing. Does the store have any arm mods that are not as awesome and don't weigh anything? Probably not, right? And the black market, not that I want to get from the black market. No. Okay, that is interesting and unfortunate. I could just take off a medium laser. And I think that's fine. So I'll just sacrifice a medium laser there. Put in the better arm mod.
I'll get it.
Any leveling up happen from all that? Let's see. Blockade. Yeah, we can level up your tactics, which is nice.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ice tray. Yes, we can. Can I do both of these actually? No, I can only do one. So, but yeah, let's get your piloting up there. I like to progress everyone fairly evenly. I'm sure that there are arguments to be, stated for the opposite, which is like having someone to be uber specialized. But I don't know, I like to have a fairly even progression. Okay, Pathfinder's next skill. What do I want him to have? I feel like multi-targeting is so useful, and having breaching shot ultimately as well. Although someone could make the argument, well, so for this skill, I think I'm going to do multi-targeting. I may want another person with coolant vents, but think I was working toward that on someone else too. Possibly Ice Ray. I don't know, but I think it's multi-targeting for him for now. That's what I want. And Clover was the other one that we had. And she could either choose a skill, or I could simply make her guts better. So I think that's what I'll do for now, but we'll come back to, we'll revisit that. Because we are going out with, so no one got injured, miraculously enough. The mechs got a little bit beat up, but no one got injured. So let's make sure, yeah, so that looks good. And let's go to, just like straight to the contract, and we'll do the next one, which I think it is Insurgent Leader, possibly? Yes. We'll get a little bit better pay on this one. This is 3 skulls. It's a Tundra assassination. And we'll read the mission briefing in just a minute, but so this is unfortunately gonna decrease our reputation with the magistracy, but our reputation with them is pretty good, so whatever. I get paid. Okay, let's take everyone out. Do I want to keep going with the same team? Did I like this team? It was fine. I haven't bonded with them as much as some others. I would maybe like to bring someone who does have breaching shot is the thing. So I feel like I might switch Sever out with somebody. Or bring a Sever in place of somebody. And I think the somebody that I'm going to replace is... I'm going to replace Plover, I think, with Sever in this instance. Wow, all boys. So unusual for me. Oh, the rifleman. I totally forgot to even look at the rifleman, like, at all. Maybe I should go back and just look at it super fast. So, apparently his armor is laughable, and oh my god. Yeah, it is. Look at that. 10 out of 70. Okay, I know he's probably supposed to not be in the rear a lot of the time, but 10 out of 70, 20 out of 100, that is objectively hilarious. I do have some much better weapons I could give him, though. And why even keep the medium lasers if the idea is to stay at such a range? Why would I not simply... Is there an argument to be had for... No, I feel like 2 AC5s is better than an AC10, no matter how awesome the AC10 is. Why did I think that the rifleman... I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say because the answer is so obvious that it's embarrassing. So, the large laser, I could replace one of these large lasers with a nice one, but I don't know that I want to use my nice one on him yet. I could put another ammo perhaps, or maybe it's just worth... Let's see, if I have 2 AC5s, how much ammo does this... 15. I don't know, I kind of feel like I should add another ammo. What if I switch one of these large lasers out with a medium laser? I could do that. I could do, instead of a large laser, have a medium. My heat efficiency would be better, and then I would have like way more tons to work with. So I could add another ammo in the other leg. And I could even add like a heat sink if I wanted to. How's the heat right now? How's heat sinking 30 heat, Alpha Strike 46. So it's alright, it's alright. But I could add, I mean, you know, like 1. Or I could add an exchanger. That doesn't seem like the best use of... I really want to be using the exchangers, but it just doesn't seem... Because it's 2 tons. Which usually it feels like just adding 2 heat sinks is more worth it if you're adding 2 tons of stuff on. Okay, how does that make sense? The difference between the heat sinking and the Alpha Strike is 10 here with 2 heat sinks. With the exchanger, the difference is 11, but it's not affected by terrain. So maybe the exchanger is worth it, question mark? I don't know. I guess I could try it though, and then use the extra, or the other 3 tons for armor. Let's see. I mean, if the goal is to be long range, you might not need like as much armor in the back pieces. Might be good to add some to the arms because all the good stuff is in the arms. You might be able to get away with 60 on the legs and then go to the 70 on the arms. And then if we went up to 145, it would be okay. So what could we shave off? It's symmetrical right now is the problem. I did it! I made it an even number. Well, this might be a little silly, but hey, I'm willing to work with it. Okay, so we'll see about that. Anyway, so that has to percolate, so we won't be able to try that here. But let's go to our contract that we said we were gonna do. And which one was it? It was this insurgent leader. So because it is a tundra mission, I can possibly bring some things that would otherwise be fairly hot. However, as I've learned, these pilots are not the best at managing heat, so I don't know if I don't know how much I want to... You know, I'm pretty heat efficient. All things considered, I'm pretty heat efficient. I know you all just shook your heads like, no, hun. No, you're not. You know me. I love to just say stuff. Did I like using the catapult? No, not really. It's not satisfying. I think I just don't care about PPCs. This might be my problem, or one of my problems. I could bring the quick draw. That would be weird. But it does... I do feel like I remember it getting a little hot. You know what? It might be... The quick draw might be interesting for someone who has ace pilot, possibly. Breaching shot might be good for the Jaeger mech with the snipes. And the... Let's see, Pathfinder has multi-targeting, so let's maybe give him something that can take advantage of the multi-targeting. I'm really curious to give him the Thunderbolt and see what happens, but I don't trust it really in his hands quite yet. No offense to him, but maybe the Warhammer. Maybe the Grasshopper. The Orion is also good. I think I liked the Black Knight well enough. And actually, that's what he was in last time, I think. So I guess I'll give that to him again. But I don't actually want to do that because the Black Knight is not quite as useful for multi-targeting. I don't want to bring the biggest boys, but I want to bring something good still. So I'm kind of feeling like it might possibly be the... Which one was I thinking? Let's try the Orion. Yeah, let's get out All Reliable and try out the Orion here. That could be interesting. Alright, so this is a funny little group, but let's go. I should probably read the mission briefing, eh? This is... We've had confirmation from several sources that the leader of an insurgent cell backed by the Magistrate of Let me try that again. Backed by the Magistracy of Canopus is moving in the open. This is a rare opportunity to take out one of the primary enemies of the legitimate local government regime in Heratitus. Additionally, it will include a bonus payment if you're able to destroy all of the target's escorting units. We should be able to do that, hypothetically. Unless something horrible happens. In which case, who knows. But these are the coordinates that the locals provided, so the insurgent leader should be in the area. Move up to get eyes on the target and any escort he might have. I couldn't tell what kind of mech that was. Once he's down, head to the evac point for your pickup. Well, I don't think we'll be needing to get to the evac point because I think we're simply going to be doing it. I mean, we're gonna surely meet everyone there is to meet before we get all the way over there, right? Like, that just seems true generally. Alright. I like the music. There's kind of a little piano number happening.
Confirmed.
Position confirmed.
Moving up a little bit slowly to take advantage of the cover. I'm not
This looks like a prime spot for an
opposed for that.
Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
No, I don't. An ambush, huh? That would be scary. So, probably not. No, let's not go down that canyon, because that's bad. This is a really good spot for an ambush, because I have to to get out in the naked open to do anything. I could jump, but it's not helpful. It's not really helpful. Okay, so I guess I have a feeling I should just fall to the wall this, so to speak. Wow, not even, I am so unknowledgeable about these guys. They don't even have a body. They're just a triangle. That is so sad. The quick draw, I do want to be in cover, but I also want everyone to stay together a little bit. So I'm gonna come up here and see what's going on. Oh, this is a mech that I can kind of tell what it is now. A 55-ton mech. So if I zoom out, I can kind of see where he's going to be able to see me at, which is certainly there. Not so much here. So maybe this is a good
We've got an unknown on
thing.
sensors.
And then the Black Knight. Yeah, let's come up on this part of the ridge, or maybe here so that I can... no one's behind me from that angle, so I think it's fine to just look this way. Enemy turn! They are coming for me! Ah! The guns are beginning, and I am in the open, and it is scary.
Systems holding.
A cicada. Okay, sure. What else you got? A Kintaro. Ooh, these guys look kind of raggedy. Look at their armor. Yeah, they are ramshackle. Oh my god, they certainly are. Jesus Christ, they are so ramshackle.
Good to go.
So that's good for me, I bet. Why would I target this building? I don't know. Okay, so... yeah, I think we are going to be able to do this. Who has the breaching shot? I don't remember. I was pretty sure I brought someone with it. It was Sever. So Sever, I want him to target the Kintaro, who's in cover. So let's have the Jaeger mech come over this way. And maybe even... let's stay a little bit over here. So point this way, my love, and if you could do a multi-target shoot the Kintaro and the Cicada. And for the Kintaro, since we want it to be breaching, probably the... Let's see, which one is going to do the most damage? I can't do math, but I feel like 45 times 2 is bigger than 6 times 12. I think. I don't know, and I'm not going to calculate it. So I'm just going to give the Kintaro the ++. The Cicada has so much evasion that this is not a very good shot, but that's okay. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll edit that out, or maybe I won't. Who knows? Okay, so, yeah, we've got it on lock here. Very nice. Structure exposed. Rough. Okay, theoretically it was an enemy turn just now, but no one went, so I guess I'll go. And, no multi-targeting with Ice Tray, so it's either the Cicada or the Kintaro. The Kintaro's already just looking bad, so it feels as if I should just hit him.
Target locked.
Might as well, you know. I crit his SRM-6. I don't know if that does anything.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so Pathfinder, move up in the Orion. I think we're in AC-20 range for the Cicada, but the hit chance is quite low. I do have multi-targeting. I could take a chance with...
Moving out.
So, I don't know if there's any benefit to trying to hit the Cicada other than getting rid of... I guess getting rid of its evasion is one thing. So I'm gonna see if the AC-20 hits the Cicada. Probably not, but just in case, I'll see. And everything else, the medium laser and the 2 LRM-5s are gonna go to the Kintaro. Alright, that's a miss, but I got rid of... No, I didn't get... Yeah, I did get rid of one of his evasions. Okay, good, because that's kind of what I meant to do.
Targets.
No more SRM-6 for the Kintaro, which is good. And Blockade finally in the quick draw. Let's have you be a jumpy boy. And why don't you jump over here? And I think... The Cicada is probably just gonna move and get a bunch more evasion, so I don't know if it's even worth trying to whittle away its evasion. Rather, I might just want to focus on the Kintaro. Although he's so close to death, it seems a shame not to give the Cicada anything. Maybe the Cicada I will give the LRMs, or just the missiles in general, and then the Kintaro can have the lasers. Why not? Alright, whittling him down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Give them everything you've got.
Okay, what you guys got for me? There's a Wolverine who's coming. Hitting my Jaeger mech, that is fine. Yeah, we are just right out in the open. Unfortunately, they have the cover right now, but... And my hope is that soon this will change. But I don't know. That's true. Cicada is coming for me. Hitting my Orion. Don't worry, I'm gonna hit you right back real soon, bud. Ooh. Who was that? Somebody over there has big guns. Oh, they have a... The way that I said, oh, they have a catapult, was a little bit Boromir in Fellowship of the Ring. They have a cave troll. That's how I felt in that moment. Alright, Blockade. We can do some ace piloting shenanigans with you, I think. And I think we should as well. So, who do I want to target here? I mean, really, I think I should just probably get rid of the Kintaro, although I could send the LRM-10s at the catapult and get him started. And then everything else can be for the Kintaro. Just to hopefully kill him. That guy has major damage reduction because of the cover. Okay, the Kintaro is down. I repeat, the Kintaro is down. That's very good. And let's move. Let's get into cover. And, hide in the trees. Okay. Ice tray. Ice tray. Ice tray. No cover for you, unfortunately, my guy. This is unfortunate. And the catapult can just see you wherever you are. Although not over here for some reason. I guess just the angle. The other two can, though. If I am standing here, can the catapult see me? Seemingly not. Much to think about. I think perhaps let's get as close as we can to the trees. But maybe, yeah, like this. I think that's good. And then, who do we want to target? I could get rid of some evasion. I could sensor lock and get rid of some evasion on the cicada. And that might be something. I think I'm gonna try that.
Got a sensor lock.
So that guy is my target. I will come into the tree, although I want to be able to see. I can either see these two or these two, but not all three at once. That's okay. I'm gonna take this cicada.
Copy that.
And, yeah, it's gonna be an AC and a laser for the cicada, and a LRMs for the catapult, I believe.
Engaging multiple targets.
Missed with the AC. Dangity darn. Really, really sad. It would have been so good. Okay, but Sever is up next, and no cover for you, eh, my guy? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll simply... You know what? I can and probably should be vigilant here in this case. So I'll do that before I shoot. And who will I shoot? I think probably it's the cicada, because I got rid of all that evasion. He's just gonna get it all back soon anyway, so... Whew, alright, took him out. Good, good, good.
Down. Show me your war face.
I liked what you said. Somebody with the LRMs is kicking in back
They
there.
think they can hurt me.
Wolverine is gonna go for the Jaeger mech. Unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to deal. And he's going next, so I really don't want to lose this arm. Which arm is this? My right arm? Yeah, so I should probably not show my right arm to anyone if I can possibly help it. Because I really don't want to lose that arm.
Confirmed.
I have some awesome stuff in there. So I guess I will attack this Wolverine, eh? I mean, I have the resolve to do a precision strike. I feel like I should just go for the gold here.
Take that.
He's ramshackle, so it shouldn't take too long.
Armor blow through.
The yard
Internal
work, I
damage.
swear.
Commander.
Alright. Black Knight time. Black Knight time. Yeah, let's do this. So... Catapult is in the cover, so I feel like
Locking in
it's... I feel like targeting the Wolverine is the thing to do here. Which, I've loosened up his torso, so I'm hoping that I can just do this.
Fire.
No, I'm gonna miss every shot. But I am gonna take one of his legs off,
Reporting critical
which should
hit.
mean he, yeah, falls down, which should mean that whoever goes next is gonna have a good shot and can target that squishy middle of his. I'm totally okay with them targeting the Orion right now. It's not my biggest worry. My biggest worry right now is keeping the Jaeger mech intact because I like those guns a lot. And I want to keep them. Blockade could do some ace piloting. I don't... So... First of all, let's target the Wolverine here, and we can turn a couple of lasers off. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Attacking from position.
Yeah, I kill him.
Mech destroyed.
We still have to destroy enemy reinforcements after this, so should be careful. But I'm going to be vigilant because I'm going to have to come out in the open to sort of skirt to this next bit of cover.
Got it.
I could have jumped. I didn't.
Good to
Oh
go.
well. Alright, it is hopefully AC time, but like, maybe not, who knows. Oh, this is actually a good spot. Yeah, let's do it from here. I'll just face you
On my way.
head on here. And I don't have anyone else to target. You are my own. I have eyes only for you. And I actually hit. I hit with the AC-20. And I exploded all his ammo. And he died. So that's cool. We are still in combat. So... there are others who are still out there. Which I did know because there was someone with LRMs who was targeting me. Okay, so I guess let's just sprint. I guess, yeah, I'll send the quick draw out as far as I can. Just to see what I see. Okay, so I see a 90-ton mech? What the frickin' heck? What 90-ton mech do you guys have? So what's 90 tons? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, both. This is unfortunate. I really don't like this. Because if the Jaeger mech's arms get shot off, all of the good guns are gone. And I have never seen as good of autocannons in the store, like, ever since I got those. So, me stay over here, and me sensor lock, I guess. 'Cause yikes. Okay, and yes, sprint the Black Knight forward as far as possible.
Aye, aye.
Everyone else, you're gonna have to make up for the
Let's do
what
that.
the Jaeger mech is not doing. What was that? Did I read that right? 70 ton, a 70 ton and a 90 ton. This is not
Ready,
good.
get
We
it
might
on.
have to do this one again. Might have to do this one again. All right, so Black Knight, I'm gonna have you go first. Actually, no, I'm gonna have Sever go first. No, I'm not. I'm freaking out. I mustn't freak out. I must remain cool as a cucumber. Black Knight, what do you see? A Phoenix Hawk is looking at me. And, okay, they should be ramshackle, though, still, right? I mean, these huge ones, this 70-ton and the 90-ton, they should also, theoretically, be ramshackle as well, so hopefully that will be to our advantage. I can hit you with a couple things. I'm wondering if it's worth using a precision strike. It feels like it might be, only because ooh, vectored thrust kit. That sounds cool as heck. I could take one of your legs, perhaps. Oh, you have ammo in your torso. Why would you keep ammo there, my friend?
Target confirmed.
Why would you do that? Not that I could hit it,
Scored a
but,
critical hit.
you know. If I could, it would be silly of you to, Alright, hit the Black Knight, that's fine. That's great, in fact. Just don't hit the Jaeger mech, please.
Ready for orders.
And in fact, you know what? I don't have enough resolve for a precision strike. Maybe I will go with blockade and Pathfinder to try to build up enough resolve to precision it with sever. That may be the move or a move. Oh, I can jump with the quick draw, which I have not been doing. There's no ace piloting I can do from here because I'm not pointing the right direction. So, yeah, I think the move is just to jump and possibly... Well, if I could not be seen by everyone, that would be great. This isn't in cover, but I'm okay with the quick draw being bait, actually. If they want to see me as bait, let them see me as bait. And I'll take that, and then... this guy. If I can whittle the Phoenix Hawk down, I should be able to do, if I can get enough resolve for it, if I can build up enough resolve, and if Pathfinder doesn't finish it off, the Phoenix Hawk, possibly Sever could do it. Okay, no multi-targeting available, it's all you, bud. Well, you can't argue with an AC-20.
Target eliminated.
As long as it hits, you can't argue with it. If it misses, you can argue all you want, but... Alright. Sprinting... Sprinting to where? I guess, I don't even know that I should sprint. I almost feel as if I should just stay... back. If I get closer to whoever that is, I feel like they might shoot moi. So it might be prudent to just hang back.
On my way.
No evasion, but meh. And yeah, I'll just brace.
Hell yeah.
Who dat? Who dis? Who dat?
Reporting. Major
Griffin.
loss.
Okay. Ryan is getting a little bit meaty. Yes, come over the hill so that I can see you. Oh my god. it's all for the Orion now.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
No, they really don't. Okay, 65, 70. Alright, guys. Y'all need to generate so much resolve. Sever, can you see this guy? Because if you could sensor lock that guy, that would be great. Because then everyone else could hit that guy. Is what I'm thinking. Now, who was that? Was that the... Yeah. Ooh, who is it? They're close enough now that I should... Oh, no, they're not. They just came up right up to the hill. Oh, they... No, there's no way. Unless they have some miracle movement. They cannot like get up that ridge, so I don't know what their thing is, what their
Ready for
plan is.
orders.
Yeah, I think let's just work on taking out this griffin and maybe... Yeah. Okay. So... What do we got here? What do we got? How close can I get? Not close enough for the medium laser, which is fine, I think. So, yeah, I think the thing is just to
Roger.
move and shoot. The old move and shoot. That's what they always say. Precision, sure. Why not? Why not, I suppose. Do you have any ammo that I can explode? You do in your shoulder. And if I could explode that shoulder, I could also get rid of your PPC. So maybe that's the thing to try.
Commander.
Pathfinder. Oh, yeah. Here, away from that 90-ton monstrosity. Oh, the Orion is missing a leg. Or almost missing a leg. Not quite, but almost. Precision for this? I mean... How come I hit the opposite torso that I meant to? No, no precision. This is just straight.
All weapons are cool.
Straight up. And a blockade. You're pretty hot, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to do much this turn with you. So I guess what I'll do instead is just... head over this way and generate some evasion and brace, I guess.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
Yeah, mess him up good, you tell him. Yeah, target the quick draw, that's right.
Damage minimal.
That's my bait mech. These guys and their LRMs, man. Okay, sever. This guy's getting closer, but he also... I mean, could I, like... Could I just... get a... I don't know. You're not in cover, are you? You're just a little bit evasive. So, I mean... There's a part of me that just wants to try... Let's see, how's it from here if I don't move at all? Is it still 90%? Yeah. Okay. Alright, Sever, let's try this. Let's just try to take out this Griffin so that everyone else can concentrate on the things that are really important. Whew, nice shot. Okay.
Mech destroyed.
Right.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Ice Stray. So everyone else, I mean, we could sensor lock, but we don't have that much indirect fire, so... I don't know how much good it's gonna do anyone. Who, let's see, Pathfinder has LRMs. Well, and the Quick Draw has...
Yeah. Aye, aye.
The Quick Draw and the Orion both have long-range missiles, actually. So Ice Tray, maybe it is worth using a sensor lock on you.
Affirmative.
I think we should get a look at what this is. Just like to know what it is. It's a Cyclops. Okay. I don't know if that helps me or if it just... Now I know, you know? But sure, I would like to target it with my LRMs, and it's gonna be a monster to kill. It is not... The Cyclops is not Ramshackle. Oh, the Cyclops is the insurgent leader. Is the boss. Okay. Sure. Fine. Okay. Well, there's nothing for it. I simply have to do it.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Yeah, he is. Okay. And I guess because of reasons, I will simply also target him with
Copy
you.
that. Let's go.
Hey, one of the reinforcements is here! And it is a...
Commander.
drum roll. It is a... archer! Ew, gross. Okay. Pretty
I'm
nasty.
here.
So... an archer, you say? The archer's ramshackle? Yes. The archer's ramshackle. The archer has a torso full of ammo. 2 torsos chock full of ammo. Unfortunately, there's no way that Sever can get a look on it. I don't know if that's unfortunate or not, actually, because I need him to not get hit. However, if the archer is coming over the ridge, he probably would be able to target me. Well, I'm gonna leave Sever alone for a sec.
Good to go.
And have... I guess...
Yes, Commander.
No one can see the archer, is the problem.
Ready for
Sever,
orders.
can you get a sensor lock on the Cyclops? I think you can, and I think you should. I think you can get it from here.
Position confirmed.
Sensor lock that guy, will you? Because then we can at least use our LRMs on it, even if we can't get a direct fire on anybody. I don't know if we'll be able to. Okay.
Receiving you.
So, Ice Tree, so no, the Black Knight has no visual on anything or anyone, which is unfortunate. So I might have him sprint, not that that does much good, but I guess I could sprint towards the Cyclops just so that maybe next time I'll be able to see it. I don't think probably I will, but might as well try. Pathfinder
For orders.
can at least target it with indirect fire. Yeah, I think we might just have to weather some archer attacks, which is really unfortunate, and I don't want to, but I wonder if I shouldn't. I don't know. What if I just like targeted his head with a bunch of guys? The precision strikes are not so good on these pilots, though, is the problem. So, but like, if I just did enough damage, you know. But I could also cause major explosions with his torsos. No, that's not right. That's the archer I'm thinking of. I don't know what you have. What did I target? This one? Eh, it has ammo in it. Meh, sure. Why not? It's not really what I intended, but... just an LRM.
On my way.
Very, very weak.
Taking a shot. Let's hit him hard.
Yeah, I want to
Reporting
hit that
internal
archer pretty
damage.
bad. You know, for a 3-skill mission, this one is pretty
Internal
intense.
structure damage.
It's all good.
Standing by.
We're Gucci. So, Mr. Archer, if I were to say, give you a precision strike to your bod, what would you think about it? Just wondering. I will try it. I think it will not work out,
Acknowledged.
but I will try it. Now, what part do I want? Because, like, obviously the torso, so 54%, but I also have a pretty good chance to hit your shoulders, and they got lots of explodies in them. I don't know what a missile suite. I don't know what that does, but it seems like something I would prefer you didn't have. Okay, at least I got one of your
Taking a
LRMs.
critical hit.
I'll take it.
Yes, Commander.
So,
Yes, Commander.
you guys have the same voice, I think.
I'm here.
I think all three of you have the same voice, in fact.
Good to go.
Interesting. Okay, so not gonna be able to look over the ridge at that guy. This might be rough. Okay. In that case, it's all archer. I have eyes only for the archer now that I can actually see it directly, which is fine. I simply will try to take him out. Ultimately, if I can take him out, would be good for me because he hurts. He hurts me. Literally, he hurts me so bad. And then I don't know what that guy on the ground is, but I just can't, you know, deal with that right now.
All weapons fired.
Yeah, get him!
Reporting critical hit.
Gosh. Okay, Blockade, you're up next, bud. Quick draw is not looking... What do you mean I can see? Oh. I guess you're on the hill. I didn't quite realize you were already up here. Well, alright. Medium lasers, I will, yes. I will bring the medium lasers to bear here.
On it.
And, ain't nothing for it. Oh my gosh.
Critical hit, Commander.
Really felt like we did so much nice damage, but it didn't even matter. Ooh, that's rough. Quick draw, not looking so good. Catapult, how are you? Sever, can you do anything from the back over here? You can reach this guy, apparently? Yeah, I'll try to finish him off with, precision. I'll simply try. I just gotta try, because I gotta get him off the board. Yes, okay, he's out.
Tango down.
Ugh, he's ouchy. Ugh.
Reporting light damage.
Hey, about that quick draw. Ooh, that's... Ooh. Ugh. That's not good. I'm tempted almost to extract him. About this catapult. Man, what do we think? Do we think we could kill this catapult this round? I think we can.
Lifting off.
Maybe. Maybe it might be rough though.
Firing on target.
I know it will be rough actually. I'm gonna take a chance. Although the Cyclops, I mean, might just target the quick draw,
Orders.
and then it will be over. But the Orion is also not looking so good. If I could hit with this AC-20, that'd be superb. Superblious. Oh yeah, let's go... I don't know if I want to go back that way, actually, because of reasons. Here's where I'll go, yeah. And then your right leg is the one that's facing this guy. So that's not great. So I'll just hope that he doesn't hit you. How about that?
Here it comes.
Ice
something you want
Tray, please. Please with the Black Knight, please. I like need you to.
On my way.
The Black Knight is looking great. Everyone else is a little raggedy, but Black Knight is looking good. Come on, man. Come on. Crap. He's not dead.
Inflicted some heavy
Pretty
damage.
bad. He's knocked down, though! He's knocked down, but I think he's gonna get right back up
Mess him up.
pretty much right now.
Mess him up.
So,
Good.
yeah. Here he goes. Alright. Does he have any weapons left, though? Did I crit them all? Eh. He got rid of one evasion. That's not too bad. Could be way worse. I don't know how we're gonna kill this Cyclops. I have no idea. Like, actually. No. Okay. Poo. P. That's an official. That's, yeah. Okay, so 90% on all. Fire on all weapons. Surely we can
Roger.
get this catapult once and for all. Surely we can. I don't even want to use a precision strike. I'm just gonna...
Scored a critical hit.
Oh, come on. Why won't you die already?
Losing armor. Orders.
Okay. Come on over here and I'll give you a what's what. Or I'll just give you what's what from over here. No, I won't because of reasons. I need to get at the perfect... There's like a perfect distance where the LRMs have a good chance and also the AC-20 will hit. And it's... Yeah, it's like right on that line of the cone. Right on that line.
Move into position.
Come on! Okay, now I think it's time for a precision strike. Sever! Can you see him? Can you see him from anywhere that's... Anywhere that's in cover you can see him from? No, right? It's just if you come out of cover. I do have enough resolve to be vigilant right now, though, so maybe...
Roger.
Maybe that's the thing, and then I can hopefully... I mean, my... Sever's a good shot, so this might work for me.
Scratch another turn.
Okay, now we just have to deal with the freaking Cyclops. I don't know how we're gonna do that, though, is the issue. Because he's at such an angle where I, like, can't see him unless I get right up on that ridge. Just troublesome. I don't want to walk through the geothermal vent either. Because that's not good for me. I wish I could choose my pathing so that I could go around the geothermal vent, but I don't think I can really. So, you know what? If I don't plan on shooting this turn, I might just walk through it. I think it'll make me hot, but then I should be able to get a better line of sight next time, and means I only sink 50% of my heat, but that's okay for now. I want to be able to see him.
Already there.
And if the Black Knight can be a little bit of bait, that's fine, because he's doing okay right
I'm here.
now. I should probably keep Sever back still so I don't lose my nice stuff, but I can sensor lock. And I will. And I think we should just go straight for the, like, torso or head. Like, I don't think we should fuck around. I think we should just go for the kill.
Standing by.
If we can. Oh, I can
Standing by.
simply go again. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, hit me, hit me.
Heading out.
Precision. Wow, his torso's quite strong. Does have ammo in it.
Engaging with target.
I'm just gonna target it as much as I can. As much as I possibly can. Now, I do need
Waiting for orders.
some, well, actually, may not be true. Okay, which, my right side, so yeah, let's
Copy that.
this way, and target you with my alarms. And Blockade can't even get into an area of indirect fire, so I'm just gonna jump here and pray that it doesn't kill me. Maybe I should have saved. Maybe I'll save right now. I can't save right now. I have to wait here.
Hit him hard.
Oh, but I get to go before him. Okay, now I'm saving. I think we can finish this from this point. There's just a couple of dodgy little things. Blockade must live. And Sever's arms must not get shot off. The Orion can lose a leg, I don't care. I can fix that.
Receiving it.
But yeah. Alright. So, can I... Is there anywhere I can jump to where I can get direct fire on this guy? No. Which is unfortunate, so I might as well stay in cover.
Up high.
And I'm not gonna use my resolve. Because I think it's better served on someone else. Who's not just shooting a couple of LRM5s.
Commander.
Namely Ice Tray.
Orders.
I don't think there's any benefit to Sever using sensor lock. Because
Ready to get it on.
Ice Tray and Blockade. And Blockade needs direct fire. There's no indirect fire he can even do. And he sprint to cover. Yes. Sprint him over here.
What's up, boss?
So Ice Tray, this is really like up to you right now. I will make you... If I make you vigilant, I can either make you vigilant or precision strike. I have not whittled his torso down nearly enough. The Black Knight is fine, so I'm gonna use the resolve for the precision strike.
Roger that.
Again, I know it's not the best chances, but you know.
Commander?
Sure, I guess I can sprint you up for maybe if you can get... I don't think there's probably... I don't know. He has LRMs though, and I really don't want him to use his LRMs on me. I don't know that this is wise, even. I guess I'll come over here.
Confirmed.
Alright, what you got, man? Yeah, hit me! Hit me! Yes! Yes, that's what I want.
I can't take much more of this.
Okay. Did you get... No, not you. Did you get any evasion? No, not really.
Ready for orders.
So... nothing really helpful to do there. Blockade... Can you get to direct line of sight anywhere? No, that's just crazy that you can't. I guess Sever... He might... If Sever's, sensor locks, it's possible, maybe, that Blockade's SRMs could do something? I don't know if that's true, but I might as well.
Locked on.
Just because... Oh, he's getting a little closer. Which is good.
Losing lots of armor.
Okay, now surely I can get to somewhere where... Yes, yes, yes. So, I do want Blockade not to die, is something that I said. And I stand by that. But also... Well, maybe he can ace pilot from here. No. I'm whittling him down, look. Okay. Is it better for Blockade or Ice Tray
Yes, Commander.
to Precision Strike? I feel like Ice Tray might be doing a little bit more damage with what he has. So, sure. I'll scooch you over here. And, this again. Okay, and
Aye, aye.
Pathfinder can get up. The Orion. It's okay. I think I can angle the Orion where the left side
Coordinates received.
is the one that's gonna get hit, and that's okay. The AC-20 is probably in the left, isn't it? No, it's just the LRMs, but I can replace LRM-5s all day. So this is for you, mister. We might be able to do this, y'all. Ooh, what can I take from you? Advanced Command Mod. I don't know what that does. I feel like he doesn't even have that good of weapons, but... How bad is your torso? 34 is pretty fucking bad. Pardon my, I'm gonna stay out of his... I'm gonna stay out of sight, because I'm a little nervous that he's gonna die. And then, you know, we'll have to... Okay, but I get to go before him. Very nice. Okay, sick, sick, sick. Okay, so... Who do we want to go next? I think the Orion should go, and I think the Orion should... We have only one ammo left in the AC-20. Make it count, man. Make it count, dude.
AC-20 ammo, gone.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the AC hit his torso,
Ready for orders.
which is good for me.
Ready for orders.
Pretty sure that's what happened. Come on, man. Okay, I've destroyed his command mod. Don't know what that does for him, but I assume it's some sort of resolve thing that he might be able to not be using, hopefully. soon. Sever, I think just stay out of it. I think the others have this in hand well enough. I guess you could sensor lock, but I don't think there's any reason why you would at this point. And blockade,
Standing by.
I think I could get somewhere where I could shoot him. No, apparently not. But that's okay, because I don't really even want to right now. Poke my head out, I mean. Although, I might want to be somewhere where I could do that next time. Maybe I'll just scooch you over one little space. Yeah, shoot the Black Knight, that's right. That's good. Yes, do that. Okay. Who we got?
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so the Black Knight is getting hot.
What do you need?
Makes sense. The Orion... I guess let's continue whittling away.
I'm on it.
Orion. And,
Standing by.
can I jump with the Black Knight? No, I can't. No jumping, no jumping. I probably shouldn't. Probably not good for me to... Oh, I can't even see him from where I am. It might behoove me to... I don't know. I was gonna say get into cover while I cool off, but... Oh, I can actually shoot him... Oh, sick. I didn't think I'd be able to shoot him without turning stuff off, but apparently I can. So sure, I will.
Commander.
Okay, and blockade... let's just have you... let's just have you...
Engaging
Here.
jump jet.
And Sever,
I'm here.
I don't know. Come forward a little bit, I guess, but... How's he doing, by the way? I feel like I haven't checked on him recently. He's just entrenching himself. His middle is getting shabbier by the minute, but not dying.
Receiving you.
Now, surely I must be too hot to attack, right? Yeah. Although just barely. But yeah, I think I should probably scoochy oochie into the tree just like a little bit
Move order received.
and brace so that I can cool off for a turn. Shooting the Orion is fine for now. For this turn anyway. And the Orion, okay, now it's no longer fine, but it's still fine-ish. Let's... I think I might want to save my resolve for someone else, but I will shoot. So, not a precision, just shooting.
Locked on.
This guy is a beast. A tank.
Orders.
Okay. Sure. Sprint over this way, I guess.
Roger.
Maybe you'll be able to get a sniping finisher in or something, you know? You know what I mean? That might be cool. Yeah, I could get right out in the open, and, yeah, no, I don't think so. That sounds pretty dumb. Let's not do that. Let's go over here.
Firing jump jet.
Yeah. You just brace there, my darling.
War phase.
Okay. He's coming closer! Ah! He's coming closer! Okay, but like... No, Sever can't see him. Possibly if Sever moved here, you could see him next turn.
On my way.
The idea of getting a little sniping finisher in is... It would be very satisfying.
Aye, aye.
But let's have the Black Knight do a precision strike, I think.
Acknowledged.
Ugh. Come on, man. I'm gonna get that torso of yours. I did it! I exploded him! My god.
Mission successful.
Well, that's the end, I guess. Hey, we succeeded in our objectives! No one died, and the Jägermech's guns are intact. Hallelujah. And we defeated everyone, so our payment is increased. Okay, we. Cyclops part. I don't think I have a Cyclops part yet. I should probably take that, right? As a reward. And whatever else they choose to give me, I guess. Regular stuff. Alright, PPC. Not the best thing I ever saw, but it's alright. Oh my gosh. Well, that feels like an episode. I don't know if I have another 3.5 skull in me for this episode, I think. Oh, our mech warriors are gaining experience and need your guidance catalyst. If you head to the barracks, you can direct their training. I've never gotten this message before. I don't think I've ever gotten that message before. I'm pretty sure I would remember. Maybe it's because everyone leveled up or something? I don't know. But I don't know if everyone did.
Yes, Commander.
Well, I guess Ice Tray, would you like some gunnery, perhaps?
Training complete.
Pathfinder,
Receiving you.
you should probably have a little bit more tactics.
Mech warrior training complete.
Sever can level up, and what should he have? Perhaps some guts for that overheat threshold to feel, and perhaps also the recoil penalty. Okay, psych. Very nice. And let's do some repairs. Okay, just repairs on these, but the quick draw, yeah, the quick draw took a beating. So what, do I have any interesting LRM 10s? You know what? I actually do. I actually really do. I don't know if I want to give it to the quick draw, though. Do I? Once again, I'm exiting the... Does anyone else use LRM 10s specifically? I don't know about the Orion, but I don't think so. I think the Orion is 2 5s. LRM 25. I'm pretty sure I'm like checking everyone because I want to be thorough, but I'm pretty sure no one else uses 10s that I can think of anyway. Yeah, no one else uses LRM 10s, so sure, I guess. You can have it. Not that I couldn't refit someone else to use an LRM 10 instead of either some 5s or a 15 or something, but yeah, sure, why not? And a medium laser. Or I could forego a medium laser in favor of some more armor, mayhaps. I could spread out these medium lasers, like I could put one over here so that if something gets shut off, like, not everything is going to go. Do I ever use the SRMs? No, yes, I must, right? Because the SRM range is standard, so if I'm in laser range, I'm in SRM range, so yeah. I do probably use them. What if I did, so I feel like at some point someone was encouraging me to use 2 LRM 5s instead of an LRM 10, but I can't really do that here because unless the only way I could do that would be to get rid of the SRM-4s, because otherwise I don't have another missile hardpoint. I only have one missile hardpoint here, so I mean in the left torso, 2 total, one being the SRMs. But it kind of feels like, let's see, 10 times 4 and 4 times 10. What is that, 40 damage each, potentially? Versus if I switched out... Yeah, no, it's not as good. But then I could add like another energy weapon or something, or more armor, because it's probably less tonnage to have. Yeah, I'll just keep it how it is. Sometimes it's fun to do a little thought experiment, but no, I think... Wait, why? Oh, because I got rid of a laser, because I wasn't replacing this laser. I moved a laser from over here. Okay. For armor, right? I mean, that just seems like the thing, because that's a little bit of an armor boost I feel couldn't hurt, because the quick draw I feel like I'm using as bait a lot of the time. We might be able to shave off a little on the back, though. Possibly to make the arms a little better, and maybe even the torso a little better. Yeah. I could even make this... Does this go to 55? Yeah. I think I'm fairly good at keeping my back, like, not exposed. Oh, damn. Just when it was symmetrical, too. Me raising my eyebrows at the armor maker. Yes! Okay. Whatever I did, it worked. Hallelujah.
Logged and noted.
Okay, let's manage our task, because our mech bay is needing a lot of repairs here. It might even be worth letting the time progress a little bit to let some mechs heal up if... So I think I'm gonna save this last, this retribution mission. I think I'm gonna save this, because this is a battle. That's a little scary. And I feel like it might take a while. So I'm gonna leave that for next episode. And I think what we'll do is we will, well, Now I started saying that. What if we, on the way to the priority mission, we could just go to Panzer again? Nope. Nope. We could stop by, like, a world we haven't been to yet. We haven't been to Mandalas before. Just make a little pit stop on the way to the priority mission. And if there's nothing interesting there, we'll move on to the priority mission. But all that and more next time. So we'll start the session with retribution and then see what happens. But yeah, I think that'll be the plan, and we'll probably, somewhere in there, we'll let time progress a little bit to get some of our mechs back in working order. But until then, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Have a good one. Clear skies.